The 14A District Court for County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable J. Cedric Simpson presiding. You're muted.
I know. He's muted and it's a great thing.
I don't think he realizes he's still muted, Judge.
No, he doesn't realize he's a little slow.
I'm here now, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay, this is priceless. Even judges can't escape Zoom fails. Look at everyone chuckling while the judge fumbles. And the best part? He just brushes it off like nothing happened. Honestly, a perfect reminder this is real life court, not some polished TV drama.
Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak with Mr. Ganatra. It's my understanding that there may be some additional felony charges coming down the pipe. So I'm gonna ask the court to, yes, Mr. Burst, there's another warrant that's been issued for another felony. So we're gonna adjourn the probable cause for that case to catch up.
Okay. Is it already, when you say has it been filed as of yet?
Judge, it was submitted as a warrant request. It's being reviewed by a colleague in my office, and it would be a felony if it's charged as it was submitted.
Okay, so let's do this. I would, sir, what did you want to say?
I just wanted to know what it is.
Oh, right now it's nothing. Because I don't have a case, but they're telling me that there may be one coming. I'm not going to have anybody commit to what the charges are going to be. They're still reviewing it.
Okay.
They believe that it may be a felony. So what your attorney's trying to do is just make sure they're all kind of together. I asked the question that I asked just from a timing standpoint to try to figure out the quickest we could get it done.
Okay, that sounds right. Sorry about that.
You can feel the tension here. This guy is desperate to know what's hanging over him. Is it another felony or nothing at all? And the judge has to remind him. At this moment, legally, it's nothing. Imagine that stress. Your future depends on paperwork sitting on someone's desk.
Sorry?
Am I going to be able to be released, sir? I've got a job interview coming up. The only reason I was at the house is so I can
Mr. Crozier, Mr. Crozier, I will come to meet with you and speak with you about it, but based on the circumstances I read in the police report, I do not believe that Judge Simpson would change your bond today. So we'll need to address it.
There was no incident or nothing. There was no incident at the house the night that I was arrested. I was there to get paperwork. She let me be there.
Mr. Crozier, you were not permitted to be there, period. So that is the issue.
Mr. Crozier, I'd suggest that you listen to your attorney so that you don't say anything like what you may have, which already may be an admission to a violation of your bond. So as your attorney is telling you to be quiet, you do need to understand anything you say can't be used against you.
This is heartbreaking. Crozier begs to be released because he has a job interview. He's pleading with the court, but the judge shuts it down immediately. And then the painful irony. By trying to explain himself, he almost admits to violating bond. Sometimes silence really is the best defense.
So, Your Honor, Mr. Pasek would like for me to relate to the court that as a member of the armed services, he is not required to appear before this court, and that he is requesting an immediate release, an immediate dismissal. And there are several other reasons for that as well. I have also submitted some paperwork for Your Honor's signature.
Yes. That is not a basis upon which either jurisdiction of this court would be relinquished or not attached. Being a member of the armed services, there might be certain actions that can't be taken if they are on active duty. However, that doesn't seem to be applicable here.
He is on active duty, just so Your Honor knows, because I'm sure he'll let you know. That's what he states, but he also has immunity.
He also has immunity?
Yes. He indicates as an ambassador to 2 countries that he has immunity.
Okay, then here's what I will do. I will order the competency evaluation in this matter pursuant to what was filed with the court. I will set a hearing on that matter for June 16, 2022 at 9 a.m. And as to the request for bond, if he believes that he has immunity under some diplomatic status, I will at this time then continue his bond and await any communication from the State Department. Bond will continue.
Oh boy, here we go. Sovereign citizen energy. This man claims he's in the armed services and an ambassador with full immunity. The judge doesn't even argue, he just orders a competency evaluation. That's the courtroom equivalent of saying, I'm not taking this nonsense seriously. Brutal but necessary.
If we could just remind the defendant of the bond conditions, no third-party contact, no direct contact with the victim in the case, please.
Is there some indication that that has transpired? Or?
My office received information from the victim that family members of the defendant are contacting her.
All right.
So if you could just reiterate the bond to him, please. Thank you.
Mr. Grayson?
Yes.
Based upon that communication, it would be incumbent upon you and be in your best interest to remind any family members or any people that you know that they should not have contact with the alleged victim and or protected party in this case and not interfere in that regard. That can be, and if you need to have a reason for that, that can be very damaging to you and potentially could lead to additional charges. So that bond condition, there is to be no contact, direct or indirect, or through third parties. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
This might not sound dramatic, but it's huge. The judge reminds the defendant, even indirect contact with a victim, like family members reaching out, can land you with new charges. It shows how seriously courts treat victim protection.
Right. Court does call the case of People versus Christopher Gilmore.
Your Honor, can I get a breakout room with my attorney?
No.
Mr. Gilmore, we won't be able to do that, but Your Honor, may we approach, please?
Ashley Lonnie for the people, for the record, before we approach.
Can you put Miss Londy, Garrett, and myself into a breakout? Garrett.
I'm trying my case this year. I'm trying to move forward.
If he keeps talking, please mute him. All right, we are back on the record in the Gilmore matter. I think counsel has returned also, has she not?
Yes.
All right.
Total meltdown. Gilmore just won't stop. His own lawyer begs to mute him, and the judge finally adjourns. This is the side of court we rarely see. The raw chaos of trying to keep order when a defendant can't control himself.
All right, what are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, I'm requesting a brief adjournment. I was just assigned this case Tuesday, and I plan to visit Mr. Fuller tomorrow at the jail.
Your Honor, just so the court's aware and Ms. Woodson's aware, if you're not, I received some information this morning from a colleague that Mr. Fuller has assaulted a CO. That CO was on his way to the hospital as of the email. That was around 6 o'clock, I believe, this morning. I received it. So I just wanted to make sure everybody's aware.
I am aware of that. I don't know if you were, Ms. Woodson.
I was not.
And my understanding, and I have not received a medical report or anything along those lines, nor would I. I was apprised of that in relation to the PCC docket, as well as counsel's availability to see people, the jail being locked down. It is, at least as I'm apprised, such a circumstance that it would be likely that charges would be coming out of that. And we intend upon taking that into consideration, I'll grant you the adjournment. But I also want you to know that given what I am to understand, and I will give you a hearing on it, should your client so desire. At this time, because of that, well, bond in this case is significant, I am going to revoke his bond because the actions would be a violation of his conditions on this case, those actions in their entirety. So you want 2 weeks out?
Yes, Your Honor.
So probable cause will be adjourned to March 24th, 2022, 9 a.m. Defendant.
This is the kind of whiplash moment courtrooms bring. His lawyer is just asking for more time. Then boom, news drops that Fuller assaulted a corrections officer. The judge wastes no time revoking bond. One moment you're waiting, the next you're staying in jail.
Versus Jakeem Ware.
You. Hey, Debbie.
Amy Reiser on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Senator Erica Julian, appearing on behalf of the individual presently identified as Jakeem Ware.
Excuse me, that's not my brother up front.
Mr. Ware, I've been made aware of the fact that you've claimed a mistaken identity. I was unable to meet with you due to issues with the jail this week. I will be out to see you.
Who is this?
I was appointed to your case, sir.
A what? He's a lawyer. Man,
he's the attorney.
Did I ask her? Where? Hey, Mr. Simpson, Judge Simpson. I've been going through a lot in this jail. The last time I was on your monitor, I don't know what they said to you. They had muted me out. I wanted to speak with you.
No, I had you muted because they didn't do that. I did that.
Okay.
Because you weren't listening to me.
No, listen though. I was trying to explain to you this facts and the stuff that's going on with this situation. Most of the stuff that you said never even happened. My brother was never on tether. None of that stuff. My brother was never on tether. And some of the dates is confused. He was with me in certain places. I don't know what they just said to y'all or what you just did. Was that you talking?
Sir, I was only arraigning you. I was apprising you of the charges. I was also apprised you that the issue regarding identity certainly can be a defense to the case. But I was also letting you know that based upon the extradition, I was satisfied with that I had the person that was named in the complaint before me. At that time, I then apprised you of the charges. I apprised you of the maximum penalties. I asked you whether or not you understood those.
No, sir.
You chose not to answer my question, I believe, on 2 or 3 occasions.
They muted me, though.
No, you would not answer my question because before you were muted, you would not answer my question. I told you how I wanted you to answer my question in terms of either a yes or a no. You wanted to go on and explain something else.
Okay, well, listen.
I was satisfied that you understood the charges. I was satisfied that you understood and had been apprised of the maximum penalties.
No, sir.
And I indicated that you were then standing mute to the charges and not saying anything.
I didn't do that.
Therefore,
no, sir.
For your protection, I then entered a not guilty plea. I set the matter for probable cause conference today.
Hey, bro, this ain't no court date.
And then set it for a preliminary examination so that we did not have to go through any type of waiver. I said all of that, and I am still convinced that you understood the proceeding that you were going through. Miss Julian,
I did not wish to proceed. I did not do none of that.
Mr. Ware, whether or not you state that you're your brother, would you acknowledge that your last name is Ware so I can address you properly?
Did you say you my attorney?
Yes.
Can we adjourn this so I can speak with you personally?
Absolutely. I would love to do that.
That's what you said 20 minutes ago.
2 weeks. I'm requesting
2 weeks?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to March 24th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Judge. No, hold on. Excuse me, Judge, with the attorney.
Mr. Ware, as your counsel, I recommend that you cease addressing the judge at this time. I will be there to see you as quickly as possible. I tried to see you twice this week, but there were issues with the jail. So I'm
Okay,
going to see you as quickly as I can, okay?
You said it was issues with the jail?
I'll explain all of it to you when I can meet with you.
No, I do not want to be. You said two weeks later, and issues with the jail, them telling me different times and dates. Issues with the jail of them leaving me in this cell, don't let me get in the shower or nothing. Issues with the jail of them saying I'm denying everything that come in this jail or phone calls and stuff like that. Can you make sure that's on?
Mr. Ware, if you could please stop. You are in quarantine, so I was not able to meet with you in person. And then there was a critical incident at the jail last night when I had a Zoom meeting scheduled with you that canceled all visits. It was not personal to you. I will be out there as quickly as I can to meet with you. I promise, okay?
Okay, well, can you explain this to me?
I will explain everything when we meet.
No, they had a guy in this jail. He had the same outfit I had on. And one night, and he got out the jail. The time that I was bonded, I was supposed to be getting out the jail within 72 hours.
This is painful to watch. Ware insists he's not the right person, rants about jail conditions, and you can feel his frustration boiling over. The judge tries again and again to bring him back to reality, but the anger just spills out. It's emotional, messy, and exactly why these hearings feel so raw, because for defendants, this isn't just procedure. It's their life unraveling in real time.
Joe, it's the one with the microphone. There you go. You got it.
Good. Thank you. Hey, you know what you're dealing with here.
Yeah, I got it. Like I said, I was letting everybody know it was going to be a minute. I think Ms. Lonnie aged a few years. Go ahead.
Never, Your Honor, never.
What are we doing on this?
Your Honor, defense counsel reached out to me by email yesterday afternoon. Unfortunately, I was not able to return his message, so I was asking for an adjournment so he and I can discuss the case and possible resolution.
I'm in agreement, Your Honor.
All right. Would you like 1 or 2? Well, you'd like 2 weeks. Will that work for you?
2 weeks would be fine.
All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned March 24th, 2022, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And finally, we end where we started, with Zoom comedy. After all the chaos, all the heavy moments, this guy can't even unmute himself. Judge jokes he aged a few years just waiting. Honestly, you couldn't script a better roller coaster of a docket.